onto that scene. So then I like James like crying with laughter in the you said you weren't bothered, but I thought it was funny when he was like crying with laughter in the diary.
He did find it really funny.
It was funny
he liked that Kim was going mad over it, didn't he?
Because you could tell it was genuine. He was like that.
That's the most fun he's had in that house, actually.
And it's so like when you laugh like that and you just can't stop laughing, it's the funniest feeling. And it only happens once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Then they revealed that the whole thing was just a task. And Callum went, I knew it. And then Kim hit James. That was funny. I don't know, what did you
Kim
think?
hit James?
Yeah, but she's just like taking a piss out of him because they were both on the task, weren't they?
Yeah.
So what did you think about this? Callum Best up for eviction and storylining about his dad, George Best, and his alcoholic ways. Do you remember this?
Was it in conversation with
Coleen,
Coleen?
I think. Yeah. You don't remember it, do you?
I vaguely remember it, but like, why would I remember anything Callum? Yeah, I do. Oh, I don't know. I think I was just distracted with other stuff was going on. Tell me, remind me of more.
That's good. Remind me to get you back on the podcast again.
Yeah, I watched it once this week.
No, it was like a blatant ploy for a storyline, but also I thought it was quite sad what he said.
What did he say?
He said like after his dad had his liver transplant, like they went on holiday.
They were on holiday and he was in the fridge and he's been sipping the wine.
Yeah.
See, I did watch it.
And he said everything's going to be different, son. And then he, like 4 days into the holiday, he was just drinking again with his new liver, and I thought that's sad.
All that was basically a trailer for In Therapy with Callum Best.
Yeah,
so
it was.
I'm not bothered by it, to be honest. I know it's really sad and that's raw emotion and it's true, but
I know what you mean. But I just thought when Callum said, "Oh, if that moment wasn't enough for him, there's not much you can." I think it's because I know someone who's an alcoholic, and I just know how sad it is. You know,
to see that person that you love in that state.
And just how like that does mean more to them than anything else, like, and it is really sad. And
it's beyond their control, and I suppose you'd think, you'd hope that family was more than that, but
but it ain't. Not. It 100% isn't. But yeah,
it's gone very dark.
Anyway, fuck you, Callum Best. But
We've all gone through a lot.
It was a blatant ploy, and also it didn't work because he got evicted that very same night. So then this was good, you'll like this. Nicola and Bianca were saying to Kim she'd be very good on the sex lines.
This is good.
Can you remember what Kim said?
I'll whip you with a lettuce leaf. I'll whip your ass with a lettuce leaf.
That's exactly
There's more than that, though.
Yes, then she went to the diary room, and the big brother was talking to her, saying, "Oh, you seem to be getting on well with the other two." And Kim went, "They're very phony, very naughty, very rotten. Viewers out there will decide. I'd like to think 2 of the gang will go tomorrow, not because I hate them, but because they deserve it. They've played a filthy game, Big Brother."
Absolutely filthy.
They played a filthy game, Big Brother. It was so good, just out of nowhere. It's just, Kim's...
I'd like to know what she actually thinks that game was.
I know. They were kind of taking a piss out of her during that conversation, though.
When they said you'd have a career in the sex lines. But it was, at least it was friendly.
Oh, you think it was,
I felt like bridges were being built.
Okay. And Kim
only
took
to be
it.
burnt. Lower.
Only to be raised to the ground. Then Kim and James C got a nice treat. They got their favourite music played into the house. Now, was that James C's favourite music or Kim's favourite music?
Well, it certainly wasn't Colleen's, as we found out, is drum and bass. James C seemed to be getting a little bit emotional over it on the sofa there.
It was funny to hear that music in the house, though, wasn't it? Because you always hear like the same old shit, so I thought it was quite nice to hear that.
I've had the time of my life. All that.
Jedward were dancing to it, and Callum was singing to it, and I don't know, I just thought it was kind of a nice moment in a way.
I quite like it when a housemate gets a party with the stuff that they like.
Yeah, and it's a bit different.
It wasn't much of a party.
And it's a bit different.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Kim's music, though, if that was James's music.
Yeah, I don't think Kim would have chosen that.
No, so what would Kim have chosen? Hard to say, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you.
When I'm cleaning windows. Then, what else?
No, she'd like that. Oh, je t'aime. Je t'aime. Something a bit mucky.
That would be good. Then Emma came on the tannoy. And revealed that Callum had been evicted. How did you react in this magical moment?
I think I watched this on catch up.
Oh, so you already know?
Yeah, but I'd had to look on Twitter.
No, you hadn't had to.
No?
No, you hadn't had to.
Oh, you think I should not? I should have just
correct.
waited.
Yes.
No, I need to know in the moment.
Oh, I hate you. I hate your spoiler merchants. Don't you like the surprise though?
But I knew that I couldn't watch till the next day, so I had to know.
Oh no, I would have waited. I would have waited. I would have had an amnesty. Yeah. Oh God, when Big Brother USA is on, I still have Twitter for 3 months.
That's true.
Yeah, I like to because the competitions are not that interesting unless I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Although you do miss out on all the live feed, but I will just watch it like a week late. I just watch just do everything like a week late
on delay.
Yeah, which is cool. So Callum, did you think he looked shocked to go? Do you think he was surprised to go?
Yeah.
I think
he probably was. I think he would have expected to go further actually.
And why didn't he? Why didn't people pick up their phones for him?
Well, Coleen Nooooolan's got a very big fan base.
I thought he looked horrible in that interview. He looked all sweaty.
He hadn't done anything. I don't know what would motivate someone to pick up and call.
Well, he just shouted at Jedward the previous night and loomed up in that window at them like a psychopath.
That's my lasting memory of him.
Yeah.
It was the most sort of menacing thing I'd ever seen go on in that. But I can't say that Cannabis has entertained me at all.
I don't know why he even came back the second time. Like, get the message. We don't want Callum Best and we don't want Coleen Nooooolan ever again. And then
Tell 5 things you do.
Well, we don't. And then Callum said to Emma, I'm not a great people person, but earlier in the task I heard him say he was a people pleaser. So contradicted himself as usual. And then Emma called him up on the fact he said he was the coolest person in the gaff. And he's like, did I say that?
Yeah, he said he didn't say it. He said it like the day before.
Yeah, like, yeah, you did. And that was when I noticed his Batman jumper in his best bits. And I thought, yeah, that was the best bit. When she said she liked his fashion, but not his Batman jumper. They never ever wore it again. That was good. And then bye Callum. And then at the very end of that episode, on the little live feed bit that you see for 1 second at the end, Nicola was telling the story about her sister's cat. That was good.
When you go through the door and call it comes in. That was one of those. But nobody was entertained by that.
No, Jacob were, because then they changed the subject, and then Jacob went, "Go back to the cat story."
What did they change the subject to?
God knows.
Probably James C's planning permission again. What's that cat called?
Oh, it was a funny name.
Beginning with G.
Yeah, ginormous. I would have said it wasn't that. So then we're on to Wednesday, and it was the band task. Did you enjoy this task?
It did actually provide a little bit of light relief, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought it was fun.
I think any task where housemates have to sing is guaranteed cringe, isn't it?
And I think the way they had to dress up was quite funny as well.
I thought that Nicola and Jedward were obviously the stars of the show as the band, and like jumping around, doing the photo shoot. And then there's another moment which we're going to come to, which is like made that task.
What did you think of the band name, The Housemate Mayhem?
I thought it was shit.
It's awful. Like,
and also,
who came up with that?
They didn't know whether to call it Housemate Mayhem or The Housemate Mayhem.
And that is the clunkiest band name I've probably ever heard.
What would you have called a band made out of housemates?
Oh fuck. House great. I don't know. I could give me 5 seconds. I could think of something better than the Housemate Mayhem.
Go.
That's
5,
the clunky.
5.
Okay.
4.
Borum.
3, 2.
Borum
1.
good. Oh, that's pretty awful. It's no worse than that.
I could have done it if you'd put me on the spot either. But, yeah.
Never mind. So Nicola Jugward were the band, as you said, and then the other housemates were roadies. And Callum said, because Callum was still in there, we've time travelled. I'd love to boss you around a bit to Coleen. Ooh, creepy.
It's creepy.
So the housemate Mayhem, the HM, sprayed beer all around the snug and then got Kim to come in and clear it up.
And I liked that Jedward were calling for the glittering queen to come in, which was her superhero name back in the day.
Yeah, they were.
Jeez.
I just have to check for mice. And then, oh God. Basically, just the power went to Jedward and Nicola's head, didn't they? They were just like bossing all the others around.
And I think Jedward didn't quite understand the concept of a rock band because they asked Bianca if she likes Britney.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I do like Britney. Oh, good. You're already ahead of the others.
So what did you think of James C giving Jedward and Nicola massive lines of cocaine?
Oh. Did James C provide that?
Yeah, James C gave it to them.
Okay, I looked away.
Train spotting, He's been around the block. That was funny. I love that.
Was it? It was sugar, right?
It was sugar or salt. I think it was sugar.
But did Jedward actually... They were poised to actually go for it, though.
I wanted them to.
I thought Big Brother was going to step in there.
The way Nicola did it and wiped her nose afterwards, she's 100%. She's done that before. And she sort of went...
I think Kim came down on them, though, didn't she?
Yeah, Jedward went... We do lines of sugar, not lines of coke. And Callum went, this is rock and roll at its finest. So I'm like, yeah, we know you're a big cokehead.
I can't even remember Callum being in that task.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did sing really awkwardly.
He had a mullet. And then Kim took it off and said, we don't do the white stuff. It's like she thought it was actually coke.
So Big Brother's put it in the hatch.
See the size of those fucking lines. I wouldn't want to go around to a party around James C's house.
Big Brother cocaine is now available in the hatch.
Yeah. Oh, imagine the good TV though. Imagine Chloe on cocaine. Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh god, Santa!
Ibiza!
Santa, it's snowing! I can't do Johnny out there.
Santa, it's snowing!
That was good though. I think that there must be some good gifts of like Jedward just holding that plate with with the lines.
I haven't actually seen any there.
Yeah, I took a picture. Wait, stop that! I took a picture of it and used it on my vlog. I thought it was just it's legacy. It's like I wish they'd snorted it. I know someone who snorted washing powder once.
No. Oh my god!
I know, that's rock and roll. Very foamy as well. So then Jedward had to tell off the roadies because they were not. I think they weren't allowed to smoke.
Big Brother called them in and was like, "Roadies are not allowed to smoke or be in the smoking area." And Jedward were like, "Well, you should tell them they're not allowed to do that." And Big Brother went, "They're your roadies. You need to do it."
Yeah. And then
everyone just looked at him.
No, and then Jedward would come out and say, "James C, you must stop smoking the cigarette." James C just like looked at them like, "Don't fuck with me," and just carried on smoking the cigarette.
I think he said Big Brother told you to stop.
Yeah. And James C's like, "Yeah, okay." So yeah, then we had the auditions that you speak of. Callum kicked open the door. I thought that was quite cool, actually.
Coolest person in there.
I thought that mullet actually quite suited Callum.
There's always someone with a mullet at some point in a Celebrity Big Brother task, isn't there? One of those awful wigs.
Better than his his oniony hair that he's got at the moment. Oh, hey, stop that. Oh.
Sorry if there's purring on the podcast.
Professionalism. This is good though. Kim's sob story in the diary room. Do you remember it?
Oh, my mum's
sick.
My dad's got raging piles.
And I'm passing water in a very strange way. So I need this to get some
money to get my family sorted out.
If you just think about Kim's quotable lines, and quote me something Coleen said in the house.
Coleen?
Yeah. And she won. What has Coleen said that we have quoted on this podcast ever?
She said, I'm boring and I don't deserve to win.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one quote.
So,
Coleen, not Coleen, what's the name? Kim.
Yeah.
Kim was really like playing the sort of X Factor sob story there, wasn't she? Do you think
funny.
Big Brother told her to ham up a sob story?
I don't know. I think Kim would probably think of it herself. So what did you think of the auditions in general and the singing and everything?
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep. It was kind of James C was kind of country.
He was being quite funny, I thought. I don't know why.
He said he played tambourine.
Yeah. And they said...
He said, if you joined the band, would you shave your beard?
Yeah.
He went, I'd grow my beard.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay.
That was good.
I think that was quite a good Jedward listed then.
That was not bad. We both were doing
we perfected the Jedward on the last podcast.
Yeah, typical. We've both done better than normal, definitely.
And Bianca.
Oh yeah, everyone said she could sing.
People are saying she could sing really good.
Fucking awful, I thought.
It's like when Darius auditioned for Popstars back in the day. So when they're really going for it and it's like not really working out.
I tweeted that she sings about as well as Jedward, so that's not great.
Jedward's alright.
Coleen sang something.
Coleen couldn't sing, I realised, and she's famous for being a singer. It is always awkward when the singer has to sing and they're no good. The singer that is in there can never sing though, can they?
No.
Did they make Mutia sing?
I don't remember her. I don't remember her being in there.
I saw Ulrika Johnson sing.
Oh god, yeah. That's the only reason Ulrika Johnson won her fucking singing
no
that
one
song
else was in there.
No, singing with Vern. Yeah, that was her only memorable moment.
I'm surprised he didn't win it.
Yeah, I know. What happened to him?
It's Mini-Me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. He went out 4th or 5th.
Oh, did he?
Anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
So, So then it was. So this part